Hey guys, welcome to Hollywood Digerati, and on today's episode, we're gonna review Season 4, Episode 2 of Black Mirror, the episode titled Arkangel. So let's get right to it. So Arkangel was a definite return to form for Black Mirror. There were moments in this episode that gave me the chills, kind of like this. Exactly like that. So the episode starts off creepily enough. We see a scene of a woman at a hospital, and it looks like she's either being operated on or giving birth. But the setting is kind of creepy, and we're like, "What? What's going on?" And then we know it's actually a birth, and a baby's born or something's born. Something is born, and we don't know exactly what. We don't even know if it's human. So for a few seconds, we're like, what? What is this? Is something wrong with the baby? Is it even a baby? What is it? Is it a creature? So we fast forward in time, and then we see this beautiful blonde child with like an old man, which we assume is the grandfather. And everything's beautiful and everything's perfect. And they show this beautiful child walking in front of some dog that's chained behind some fence, and the dog's like mean and nasty, and it startles her. It like scares her, because that's what nasty dogs do. And the child's name in the episode is Sarah. So I'm going to use the word Sarah and brat interchangeably throughout this video, okay? So they show us a scene of a playground, and they show Sarah there, and what looks like she's gonna do something to a cat. We don't know what she's gonna do to that cat, but I'm assuming it's something no good, because like it just seemed that way, right? But it was all a trick. Nothing really happened to Sarah. She just got lost. She was just being her bratty self. And so they show the mother frantically looking for Sarah. Sarah, Sarah, where's my Sarah? And eventually some guy finds her off like a block away. And the mother, who's like the mother of the year, she's like, oh, I'm gonna go take my child to this place called Arkangel, and I'm gonna put the mark of the beast in her. That'll solve all my problems. They really named the episode really well. I mean, that's just a great name, Arkangel. It's like, I don't know, it just brings off this image of an angel that's protecting you. So the mother gets this grand tour of the Arkangel program, which is a child protection program. And for her, the program will be free, And you know what they say? Cheap comes out expensive, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So once the mother hears it's free, she's like, I'm in, just inject the brat. And so the brat gets injected, and boom, then they give her this iPad, which looks kind of like this, which has access to the child's vital systems, like her heart, her temperature, and the best part is that she has an optic feed. Once I heard that, I was like, optic feed? Oh my God, this is the future. And basically, she can see anything the child sees. So basically, the child becomes like a human drone for the mother. But the best reason to have access to the optic feed is because you can actually block content that is stressful to the child. So if the child sees a fight, you can just block it out. If the child hears a bad word, you can just muffle it out. And basically, you can protect your child from all the evil of the world. Basically, you can protect them from being a human. And one of the first uses that the mom has for using the blocking or the filtering technology is when the kid's grandpa dies. And as he's dying, he's like, I'm having a heart attack, I'm having a heart attack. The kid can't even see it. She just hears muffled sound, and she doesn't know what's going on. She can't even help. And enough time has passed now that Sarah is a complete mess. She can't really relate to people. She doesn't know what fights are. She doesn't know what blood is. Like, you have to explain to her what a fight is. So the mother, seeing that her child is becoming more and more screwed up, decides to go to a shrink to decide what to do next. And obviously the shrink's like, you gotta get rid of the tablet, gotta get rid of the filtering, just try to let her be like normal, if that's even possible. And so we flash forward a few years, and she's now like a full-on teenager, and things seem to be like going well. She's doing all the teenager stuff, and they show us Sarah telling her mother that she's gonna go see the Breakfast Gang tonight. And she's like, "What? The Breakfast Club?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, that." And so she says she's gonna be, hanging out with her friends, seeing a movie that night, which, as you guys know, is not where she ended up. So when Sarah doesn't come home at the time she said she would come home, the mom starts freaking out, and she starts calling her, and Sarah doesn't pick up, and she starts texting, and nothing's working. So she's like, okay, I have to find the Arkangel tablet and find my daughter. I need to see where she's at. And she sees that she's at some lake, which she finds really shady. And she's like, what is she doing by that lake? So then she's like, okay, I'm going to turn on the optic feed. And the minute she turns on the optic feed, she sees what's going on through Sarah's eyes. And there's like some dude on top of her. And no, she's not having sex, guys. She wasn't having sex. She was making love, okay? Making love. And like the meddling mother that she is, she goes and confronts the boy that Sarah was making love with. And she's like, stay away from my daughter. Don't you ever get near her again, or I'm gonna show this to the authorities. So the boy, of course, he gets like super scared, and he just stops communication with Sarah completely. And she takes it as she's being dumped, you know, what they call a pump and dump. But it doesn't stop there, guys. The mother, the meddling mother, she goes to the pharmacy and gets some abortion pills, smashes them up, puts them in a smoothie, and gives it to her daughter. Long story short, Sarah finds out, confronts her mother, beats her mother this close to death, and then she runs away and hitchhikes with some guy in some truck, and God knows where she's at now. And that's the end of the story. Personally, guys, I love the episode. It was a return to form, like I said at the beginning of the video. It had creepiness, it had action, it had that weird tension that Black Mirror is known for. So I really liked this episode. Very few things shock me anymore. But in this episode, I really was shocked when Sarah was beating up the mom. And I thought that Sarah killed the mother. So I really was surprised to find out that she lived. Because personally, I was like, yeah, it's justified. Just kill her. Hopefully the rest of the episodes are like this or even better. In fact, I'm going to get on them right now. If you like this video, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. But why should you subscribe? Well, if you subscribe, you'll get more quality content like this. And won't that be awesome? I think it is. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Another video soon. Bye-bye.